ask away. So we'll start, you can take your bolster and just put it off to the side, and then take your blanket or towel and place it underneath you as a little cushion. And we'll start crisscross, just lengthening our spine and grounding into our practice this evening. Allow your sit bones to connect with the blanket or the towel. You might remove your flesh from underneath your seat. And I actually like to take my shin in front of my back shin, just so that we're not actually crossing the shin bones and the circulation can remain fluid. So allow your sit bones to lengthen you a little taller. Take a full breath in through your nose and open your mouth, sigh it out. And then rub your palms together. Build some heat between the hands, rub the backs of the hands, the sides of the hands. Then press your palms together. Take another full breath in, but this time for Om. Om. Breathe in and out of your nose. Allow the vibrations of that sound to move through and around you. And then interlace the thumbs, so bringing the hands across each other with the fingers extended, interlace your thumbs for Garuda Mudra. Garuda also means eagle. So imagine your wingspan as you bring your wings across your heart. And take a full breath in here, bringing your awareness into your heart. And as you exhale, bring your breath from your heart to your wings, imagining this freedom that we might not actually feel stuck in our homes, but knowing that this sense, this feeling is within you. It's actually something fully in your control. So we'll see if we can grow and cultivate that with our practice this evening. Keeping this gesture in front of your heart, bring your mind's awareness to the very base of your spine. And as you inhale, draw your energy, the breath, all the way from the base to the top of your head. And hold your breath in at the top, closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Take your internal gaze to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. And then when you're ready, exhale one part out of your nose. This time, inhale 7 sips through the nose, moving from your base of the spine to the top of your head. Hold your breath in, pausing at your third eye, allowing this breath to expand internally. And when you're ready to exhale, let out the breath through your nose, one part. Inhale 7 parts, moving the energy from the bottom to the top. Hold your breath at your third eye for as long as comfortable. And exhale 1 part out your nose. Breathing in 7 parts. Holding at the top. Exhaling 1 part out your nose. Continue here. As you breathe in, envision light growing, stemming from your base, expanding to the top of your spine and into your crown. As you hold your breath in, allow your light to grow and flourish in your space. Exhaling, sharing out your light, letting it free. Continue. Inhale, 7 parts. White, bright light. Holding at the top. Exhaling 1 part out your nose. Take about 2 more rounds just like this. At the end of this round, gently release the pattern and come into your normal rhythmic breath. And take a full breath in, expanding your entire body with light. And exhale, gently release your hands to the legs, releasing the mudra, this gesture with your hands. And staying in this little light cocoon that you've created for your body. On your next inhale, extend your legs forward, flexing through your feet so that the toes are pointing up towards the sky. And find length in your spine. Notice if you're rounding or slouching in your lower back especially, and use your fingertips to guide your spine up. Feel the sides of your waist elongate towards your armpits. With the toes flexing up towards the sky or maybe even towards your nose. Find the fullness in your breath as you activate your entire body here. Pose, this shape doesn't always look like a lot, but it uses a lot of our muscles and our body to just stand up or sit up tall. So notice where you feel yourself activated here. Notice if any muscles begin to tense. And instead of giving in to that tension or that stiffness, find your breath and send the light exactly where the spaces are tight. And these tight spaces might be physical in your body, but they also might be mental. So notice any resistance emotionally or mentally that might arise as well. We're here for about 4 more breaths. Breathing big, breathing full. Continuing to shine your heart forward and up. 1 more big cycle of breath. Inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Keeping your left leg extended, step your right foot over your left leg. This might feel like an edge for you, and that's completely okay. If you feel like this is where you want to stop, that's totally perfect. If you'd like to go a little deeper and deepen the intensity of this stretch, we'll draw our right heel in towards the sit bone. Again, you can stay right here or guide your left heel in as well. Finding evenness in the sit bones, you might find the knees coming towards center. It's okay if it's not exactly. Most bodies aren't equipped for this unless you have been practicing or stretching for a long time. So if it's not, that's okay. You can always go back a step. If you're here, flex through your ankles so that we can protect our knees, and then find length in the spine. Reach your left arm overhead and then bend through the elbow, bringing the hand to your upper back. Take your right hand over the elbow and gently guide your elbow behind your head, keeping your left palm firmly onto your upper back. I like to keep it open like this and pressing it against my upper back. And use your right hand to guide your elbow back. Now you can stay here, or you can take your right hand out to the side and flip the palm behind you. Work the hand up your back and clasp the hands behind you. If this doesn't feel good in your body, all good. Come back to the hand over the elbow. Wherever you end up, gently guide your head up, pressing the forearm behind you, ever so slightly, being very gentle with your shoulders. And then notice here if your lower ribs begin to stick forward. Draw them down, lengthen your tailbone down behind you. We're here for about 10 breaths. Breathing into where you might feel sensation and allowing your breath to expand this area. And soften. Find space with your body, with your mind. Again, notice if the muscles begin to tense. It's an act of safety when that happens. Trying to make sure that we're in a good place. So use your breath to tell your muscles that you're okay. We're here to support our system, not just the muscular structure, but also the connective tissues, the ligaments, the fascia, all of which support the muscles. About 4 more breaths here. Find the deepness in your breath, allowing it to be rich and full, while also feeling light and bright. Inhale, circle the arms wide, and guide your left arm underneath your right. You can bring your hands to your shoulders or interlace them so the palms come together for eagle arms. A nice release in the shoulders after that stretch behind us. Take a full cycle of breath. And open your mouth, exhale. 2 more, full breath in through your nose. Stick your tongue out towards your chin, lion's breath. Last one, full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, lion's breath. Unravel your arms, bring the hands beside you. Then stretch out the legs, give them a little shake. When you're ready, find length in your spine once again. And guide your left knee in towards your chest. Remember the levels that I set for you at the beginning of this pose. You're always welcome to go back or go further depending on what you're feeling in your body. The first step is to bring your left foot over your extended right leg. You can stay here, or draw your heel in towards your sit bone. You can stay here or guide your opposite heel in towards your sit bone. And find the evenness underneath your seat. Find length in your spine. Breathe in as you ground into this shape. And reach your left arm out to the side, bending through your elbow. Take it behind the head and behind your upper back. Reach your left hand over the elbow and guide the elbow behind your head closer towards center. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. And stay here or take that hand behind you up your lower back, clasping the fingers here. Wherever you choose to stay, gently guide your head into your forearm, bringing your chin parallel towards the ground. Breathe fully into your shoulders, into your heart as you open and find stillness. We're here for about 12 breaths. Notice if your breath is stuck or incomplete, and allow the capacity of your breath to be completely full. Reaching for any of those tight spaces, expanding it out with your breath, softening the surrounding space with your exhale. You're welcome to close down through the eyes and soften your gaze. Taking your experience inward, following your breath. About 5 more breaths here. One more full inhale. Exhale, release the arms wide. Bring your right arm underneath the left, bringing hands onto the shoulders or wrapping them around to bring the palms together. Soften the shoulders down your back, lifting through the chest, guiding the fingertips forward, away from your face. Take 3 big, complete breaths in through the nose. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. Feel free to soften your breath as you inhale. Gently unravel the arms, bring them beside you. Unravel the legs, stretching them out in front of you, your body. Give them a gentle shake, then open the legs. Take your bolster out towards your center. And open the legs. Put a soft bend in your knees, and then again flex your ankles so the toes are turned up towards the sky. Lift through your spine and take your bolster over to the right side. You can turn it the flat way, or you can turn it sideways. Just kind of depends on your mobility this evening. Rest your right arm onto your bolster. And sometimes people like to put the bolster right over their leg. So it's really your preference. You can play with what feels best. And reach your left arm out to the side. Draw an arc above you, almost like a rainbow. And then reach it overhead. And slightly tilt your chest up towards the sky, keeping your left sit bone grounded. Notice if you begin to dump weight into your right arm. And soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Soften your left shoulder away from your ear. And again, guide your chest up. Feel your left waist extending up and out of your hips as we breathe here. Stay with your breath. About 12 more breaths here. Breathing big, breathing full. If your top arm begins to fatigue, you're also welcome to bring the hand behind the head. Lifting the elbow up and over. Again, all preference. Breathing into those places that begin to tighten. Find space. Find freedom. Take about 3 more breaths here. Inhale, guiding your core back through center. And gently guide your bolster to the opposite side. Take a breath here in your middle to realign through your waist, through your sides, finding your center. And guide your left arm on the inside or on top of your left leg. Guide your right arm out to the side, reach it up and over. And slightly turn your chest up towards the sky as you ground into your right sit bone. Allow your right waist to lift up and over out of your hips. While you do that, notice your shoulders. Soften both shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Yoga is not about how flexible you are, how deep you go in these different shapes, but actually how deep can you breathe in each pose? How deeply can you breathe no matter where you are? So notice if your breath is compromised and soften the stretch a little. It's okay if it's not exactly where you thought you'd be. Finding acceptance for this moment exactly where you are. Shining your heart towards the heavens. And breathing full and complete. About 6 more breaths here. Inhale back through center. And guide the soles of your feet together. We'll take the bolster and set it right in front of us. Lengthen through the spine. Then walk your torso forward. If the stretch is really intense, you can also widen your distance from the heels to your pelvis, and that will soften the intensity inside the hips. So play with how deep you'd like to go in your legs, and then once you've allowed that to find stillness, you can walk your torso forward. You might have the capacity to bring your elbows onto the bolster and rest your chin inside of your hands. You might have the capacity to bring your forehead to the bolster. Finding what works in your body. And as you fold forward, continue to lengthen the waist towards your armpits. So finding length in your lower back. Notice if you're rounding or slouching. And draw your heart forward over your prop. Feel the core engaged. As we drape ourselves forward. And again, we hold poses for a little longer than our flow classes. Usually anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. And this really serves as an opportunity to get into those supportive systems that I mentioned earlier. It also gives us an opportunity to expand the stillness in our mind. So notice what arises for you. And if you feel that your thought does not serve this present moment, gently guide as it floats away like a cloud in the sky. Staying present to this moment. Stay with your breath. feel free to completely let go in the torso and just allow yourself to completely round. Allowing your heart to move towards your feet. Softening through your jaw, through your shoulders. And breathe. One more breath here. Take a full breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, use your hands to guide the torso up, moving slow and mindfully, taking note of where you are in the space. And bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and gently guide your knees in towards center. I invite you to take any movement or shape that feels nourishing in this moment. Just really tapping into what your body needs. Maybe you wiggle the toes or shake up the ankles. Maybe you curl up into a little ball or something else without thinking too heavily, allowing your body to tell you what it needs in this moment. We'll find 3 breaths here in stillness. When you're ready, blink the eyes open and find yourself back into this space. Bring your bolster behind you, up and down the mat, so it's parallel to the long edge of your mat. Set your blanket off to the side for a moment. We'll bring our right hip against the short edge of our bolster, our pillow stack. And then guide your knee, your right knee, directly out from the hip, so it's making a nice straight line perpendicular to your prop. Then bring your right knee to 90 degrees and take the sole of this foot onto your opposite knee. And then we'll bring our opposite leg into 90 degrees as well. Flex through both feet. Then turn the torso to face your prop. As you lift through your chest, take one hand to either side of your prop. And almost like we're squaring ourselves to face the bolster completely. And gently walk yourself onto your pillows or your bolster and rest your cheek onto your prop. You have a couple options here for which cheek comes onto the pillow. If your face is facing the same way as your knee, so if your right cheek is on the bolster, then it'll be softer. If you turn away from your knees, it will intensify the stretch, the twist here. You can play with what feels best in your body. Rest your head onto your prop. you lay over your pillow, your bolster. Fully surrender and trust to the earth beneath you. Letting go of any resistances, anything holding you back from being completely present in this moment. In here. And as you exhale, guide your torso off of your prop, moving with intention. Walk your torso forward over the leg. Bring the opposite hip against your bolster. Line up the legs, each knee to 90 degrees. Your top foot resting over your bottom leg. Twist the torso to frame your pillows. Then walk your torso over your prop, guiding whichever cheek feels best in this moment. Whether deepening your twist, bringing your gaze away from your knees, or softening it, taking your gaze in the same direction as your knees. Soften through the eyes. And allow yourself to be here. Completely present. be able to soften. Take a full breath in. Exhale, moving slowly, purposefully. Guide yourself up. Untwist your body and connect again to what you intuitively need in this moment. Giving yourself permission to listen to your body and find movement or shape that feels nourishing in this moment. We'll be here for 4 breaths. Feel nourished and ready. Bring your blanket or towel to your reach. We'll unfold it a bit and roll it up, making a little taquito. And we'll slide this roll underneath our knees as support. Now your bolster can stay just behind you this way. We'll call this the softer variation. Your sit bones are on the ground and you will lie onto our prop, bringing ourselves into a heart opener. If you'd like a deeper heart opening, you can turn your bolster sideways so that it comes directly behind your shoulder blade and your head will rest off of the top. You can choose which variation you like. If you have anything going on in the lower back, I recommend keeping it the long way. You can even soften the lower back sensations by moving the bolster away from your sit bone. So the closer it is to you will be a deeper lower back sensation. So whichever you choose to partake in this evening, give yourself permission to explore. And once you've found what feels right, allow yourself to settle. Bring your palms wide, facing up towards the sky. This gesture is a sign of receptivity, allowing yourself to be open to the possibilities. I know in my own experience, this past few weeks have been really challenging in understanding what's possible. The options can seem really limited right now. And to be fair, they are. But when we allow ourselves to just be open to what the universe has to offer, the possibilities in our reality are actually limitless. So as we settle into this shape, lean into this idea that anything is possible if you allow. Notice that voice that says, no, that's not right. Give it space to rest. Use your breath to expand that awareness and tell that thought that it's okay. You're safe here. In fact, you're nourished. Give yourself this moment, completely trusting the earth beneath you, surrendering to full, fierce presence. Stay present. Anchor to your breath in this moment. We're here for about 5 more breaths. Staying in your breath. We'll gently guide ourselves off of our props. You have a couple options on how to do this. You can walk yourself up, coming into a seated shape. Or if it feels better, you might roll over to one side, coming off of your bolster. And gently just pressing your prop away so that you can roll back onto your spine with nothing beneath you. You can keep your legs over your blanket roll. Just take a breath as you realign your spine. You can choose to keep your roll here underneath the knees, or you can take the blanket and unfold it, putting it on top of you, or any other variation that feels right for your final rest. Set yourself up nice and cozy. And let the arms come out beside you, taking a full breath in to take up space, the space that you need and deserve in this world. Exhale to ground into the earth, releasing into Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, surrendering to her arms, allowing herself to support you, allowing her to take care of you. And as you breathe in, draw in your light, expanding into what's possible. And as you exhale, allow your light to swirl around you, envelop you, creating this beautiful force field, this field that will allow you to flourish and grow, take you everywhere you need to be and want to be. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. Drawing your awareness back into this space. And light movement into your body, wiggling fingers and toes, circling ankles, wrists, giving yourself what feels nourishing here and now. Option to take the arms overhead for full body stretch. And if you feel called, draw the knees in towards your chest and roll over to one side, using your bottom bicep as a pillow. And use your top hand, gently guide yourself up to seated. Maybe still with the eyes closed. Find your tall, meditative posture. Guide your hands together at the center of your heart. And cross the hands, bring the thumbs interlocked once more to Garuda Mudra. Breathing into your freedom, your light of possibilities. And take a full breath in through your nose, down into your heart. And slow, steady exhale out of your mouth. One more full breath in through your nose. Slow, steady breath out of your mouth. Together we'll chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti meaning peace. So sharing this peace out into our world, our communities, and for ourselves. Take a full breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly press your palms together at your heart center. Thank you for sharing this hour with me and allowing me to guide you in your practice. Namaste. Thank you, loves. I hope you have